said was we'll have to put Dob Wave A, see if he gets through round 16, then he can do that. If not, he can do Wave B.
It's always dangerous putting people that can get in that sort of segment.
Yeah, but it's like you don't really have anyone else.
You not?
No.
I've played them.
I feel like everyone who's a good commentator is also good enough to get top 16 there.
I get you. Yeah, that's always possible. It's not too bad winging it for a regional at the very least, anyway.
Yeah, like, I think last week top 8 was like, whoever wants to go on.
I literally, Cam was there and I was like, I want to play with whoever. So Steve ended up going on comms.
Yeah,
So,
Jermaine did for a bit.
Yeah, it's good. Jermaine won this time, Jermaine's good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here for it. I'm really, really excited. I'm excited to see Sam against the new Northwest people.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Jermaine do well. Hopefully.
Brighton, hopefully Jack can did you see, do you know why he signed up?
Why he signed up again? Well, I saw he dropped out and came back.
Because,
This is shift cut.
no, because I paid him as much he would make on that shift to change his prefix to Big Bum Latinas.
Very good. Ah, dear.
So yeah, his full tag at the moment is Big Bum Latinas Pizza Time. And he's on Wave A comms, so he's going to be welcoming everyone to over level 2. As the scene transitions and Big Bum Latinas Pizza Time comes up.
It's not going to fit, not really. But, it'll make it last.
See, that's the great thing, is it won't be on the stream, because it's not going to fit.
There are 3 cameras up here, actually. You know what? It's not an in-between scene, but the camera is right there, positioned to the room. It's good. Love that. It needs to stay, because I'm pretty sure we did that last time.
Yeah, with my webcam and I ended up forgetting it.
That saga, right.
That was the day I got it back, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I know, I got it back on the Thursday. Because I went to SQ and grabbed it. And then I'd use it here and then leave it here for a week and come back.
We have got 3 cameras here, so
Yeah.
I've got tap. I'll set up. We've got here, that's not the deal.
I'll handle
doing all that
downstairs.
stuff.
Yeah, if you want to get in here and just set up this, I'll handle downstairs.
Literally, that's what I'll do, is I'll just set up here and that's all I'm doing. I mean, it won't take the full hour and a half, but it'll take it some time.
Yeah. Get everything 100% set
I'd
up.
also like to get the headphone split set up. To be the HDMI split as well to make sure that the masters can see stuff. There's a bit to do, but it'll work out. And obviously comms in the room a bit. Only the camera and such.
Yeah.
No, it'll be fine. OBS with 1 2 cameras is always scary, but I'll say that. It's a combination of that. I'll be alright.
I'm always scared of OBS.
Yeah,
I don't
it's a
use it
scary thing,
enough.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I do, but there's still bits that just like, just new things I find on that.
It's the one thing I don't like about Stoke is I'm the most knowledgeable there and I don't know anything. So
Dude, that's what I started with. I didn't know anything when I first started.
Yeah.
I just like messed with stuff till I got it.
overlays I hate.
Yeah, dude, tell me about it.
Nothing works, nothing's good enough.
No, I feel that, I actually do feel that.
No software is perfect and
It's interesting though, because nowadays with Tolman Stream Helper, a lot of it is set up like that for you.
Yeah.
And you can get away with using that sort of reskins. It's way easier than what we had to use back in the day. Because those options didn't exist. It was what, scoreboard assistant or stream control later on. And then at that point, stream control was advanced. Like hacking years ago, and then people started actually making this stuff. And it's like that. It was actually really lovely. That didn't start. Oh,
doing his best.
But no, it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Looking forward to
I
it.
think, I don't know how much I want to let it seed in necessarily. It's definitely interesting right now. But we need to make sure that the TOs are in opposite ways.
Yeah. I tried to I did the seeding yesterday.
Yeah.
There was a few things that were messed up. Like I think Kareem was like 8th, 7th seed. So it's like
You say that, but you put Joy-Con at 8th now, despite he won the last North Regional? Okay.
yeah, but
It's very variable within that lot. And I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
the most important thing is to make people take it to people every time. that's what I prioritize within that group now. It's just like, well, if there's people that didn't play last time or
Yeah.
whatever, that's the aim of this just. I mean, funnily enough, having said that, you've given Jermaine joy, which I think is comedy. So I'm not opposed to that in the slightest, but no. At the same time, it's like, well, Rain's been absent for a bit.
Yeah.
Dithers are doing
Sam's
really
been
well.
absent.
It's tough to say, but I'm happy to look at it and explain stuff. I also did notice, because as much as Steve rags on me for using the ult to see that.
Yeah.
Firstly, it's fine, it's a very first draft.
Yeah,
If you don't
yeah.
after it, it's completely fine. But the things I was going to do afterward included changing Flurry and Likely seeds, which they look pretty sus.
Yeah, Likely was a bit
Likely was
far
in the
down.
20s, and then Flurry was like 35 or something. I feel like she does consistently well. And for the most part, she has ups and downs, but I feel like her ups are better than other people in the area.
Most of mine was sorted in the top and the bottom out. Like, these people are definitely going to go O2, these people are definitely going to get that high. That was what my main one was.
Especially nowadays, there's so much to fiddle with a lot of the Northwest. It's like, everyone tends to go to the same stuff.
Yeah.
And like I said, the thing that I prioritize is just making sure they don't play the same people twice. Which can still happen with losers and upsets, but like, at that point, it's like, no one really can play it.
Yeah.
You go into this, no one can play anyone anyways. It is what it is, really.
I'll never get when people complain when a top seed's upset or something like that and they have to play them.
It can be upsetting. I mean, the worst was Steve last time, I guess, because Steve had to play Jermaine and lose round 1 at first. The Saku decided to be the GOAT. Especially because Steve literally drove. So it's like...
I still remember when Steve was in America and Saku got a few good results at SQ. He was higher seeded than Saku. Saku's standing right there and Steve's like, Alan Saku's higher than me. You did well the last year? He was like, fuck off.
Hey, I'm not saying that Steve's highest seed's on just that. I think in this case too, he could be like higher than Jamie or whatever, really. But based on what I've heard about the Northeast, it's going to... But at the same time, it's like...
Yeah, I didn't check recent results there. I just...
Vibes based.
Yeah.
It's
the
some
problem
seeding
with...
is like too much effort, and then some of it is like...
None,
I don't know, there's a balance, but it's like...
It's the problem with people like Jamie, because one day he's getting, what was it, third at New Era, and then the other day he's losing to Likely to lose, and...
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think more than ever, Jamie's like... That for
Right
New Era's
now,
getting
yeah,
older,
yeah.
but I think people like Steve improve. But again, I haven't really looked, literally just...
Yeah,
one thing.
it's Eden and such. I'm expecting you or Steve or someone to just take the reins on that, really.
No, I mean, I can go through it.
Yeah.
Maybe tonight.
All my
If
seasons
Jail's still on
vibe
stream,
based.
we've got plenty of time to go through, so... keep in mind. But it's like, it's one of those where it's like, well, it'd be nice to introduce new people to doing seeding for regionals and stuff, but it's like, I've been doing it for so long and I know like what I look for that makes people happiest. Like,
Yeah,
there's no
yeah.
perfect thing. It's like, I'm happy to explain stuff of why I would change stuff, but it's like, at that point that I've got to write all this, and it's like, it's over the top, but also no. It's fun.
It's like a weird psychology to it.
It is, you know. Some people just get attached to it. Like, dude, especially now with Regen, it's like, he's my number 2 guy when it comes to Regen. I get basically Regen seeded this way. Because I've been doing stuff like that a lot. I think chiefly it's because I know the methodology to get 300 odd people seeded at the top. You've probably never seen this before, but if you look at a bracket, it's like 500 people. You go on pools and seeding, you try and change like any pool, you change like 2 people there, there's 2 people there, press save. It legitimately takes like 4 minutes. Not kidding.
What a
So
great
that's
website.
Pretty inefficient. Also, if you try and change too many people, it starts lagging after some time. The more swaps you make, the laggier it gets then, and then you have to refresh. So, like, it's great. Love it.
Why has there been no competitor?
No, I mean, the Microsoft backend is dead. So. Challenge is still good. Challenge is still kind of good, but it definitely has flaws, and I think the key thing is the presentation.
Yeah.
That really is. I mean, it's the case of the specials in general. The strategy's success is very much go to
UI.
Yeah. And for what it's worth, like, it has a lot of good functionality. Like, it's definitely broken and then like bad for organized in a lot of ways, but there's definitely a lot to it that is like, oh, this is actually quite good. You don't really appreciate that until you look at this stuff.
Trying to like check pools as a spectator and like, oh, what's this game? And then you press back and then you to a different home page or
It is grim. The whole search and like functionality for it could be so much better. Finding your local scene and stuff could be so much better. The front page could be better. There's so many ways in which it could be so.
I don't know if I told you, but when I first started trying to get into Smash, I was googling like Manchester Smash, and the only thing that the first result was My Hero Academia. But now it's SSM, but that's probably because I've googled it about 50 times.
That's it. Yeah. It's got used to affiliated with it. Yeah. It is one of those. That's for sure. Yeah, it's like I think in the old days, I think it's definitely a generational thing that's happening now. It's like what used to have on Facebook, really, right?
Yeah.
This Facebook group's actually a pretty good place for outreach back in the day, but now Twitter's gone under. It's like it's gotten worse, really, for that sort of thing. So what do we do now? And like for something like Instagram, which maybe is one of the more leading things for our age group,
no one really uses it in the scene.
It's yeah, because it's so photo oriented. It's like now you need people to do it. We're hiring a photographer